Good afternoon everyone. Welcome dear students for the next practical of plant anatomy for BSc second year. So we will see today the anatomical structure of angiospermic plants. So in this we will see today the procedure which is called as the preparation of slides, which with the help of double stain, and the mount which we are today going to do is the permanent mount. So this procedure is known as the preparation of permanent slide with double stains. So why we have to apply the double stain process, and what is the meaning of permanent, that you should first of all know. So when we go for the slide preparation, generally we used to do the slides which are temporary mount. So in that we cut the sections, then we stain it with the safranin and mount it in glycerin. So that is the temporary mount. But we cannot preserve that slide for a longer period. So to preserve the section which we have cut for particular organ, if we have to preserve it for a longer time, we should prepare the permanent mount. So when we say the permanent mount, means that slide should remain as it is for a longer time. And double stain means we have to apply and use the two stains. So in today's procedure we will go for the application of two stains, that is the safranin and light green. So for that today we will go for the material, that is the angiospermic leaf. So you all know in your syllabus there are the two leaves included, that is first one is the nerium leaf and second one is the maize leaf. So one is from the dicot, that is the nerium leaf, and second one is from the monocot, that is the maize leaf. So dicot leaf is having the structure which is dorsiventral in nature when we go for the anatomical details, while the maize leaf is isobilateral in nature. So in morphology also you can see the differences in the dicot and monocot leaf. In dicot leaf, that is in the nerium, the venation is reticulate type, while here in maize leaf the venation is parallel. So besides this, when we have to differentiate the monocot and dicot leaf and we will go for the anatomical structures, we have to cut the transverse section of the given material. So if the material which is given to you for the section cutting, that is the dicot leaf, that is the nerium leaf, so in that we have to take a part of nerium leaf, wash it with water, fresh water, if the material is fresh, and as it contains the dust on it, so we have to first of all wash it thoroughly with the water. Then for the base sections you can cut the lateral laminas in this way and keep some quantity of lamina here along the midrib region, and now it will be easy for you to cut the transverse section of this leaf in a transverse plane through the midrib region. Now I will show you how to cut the transverse section. So now for that, first of all I will cut the leaf in the plane, straight plane. Then I will hold the leaf in this way with the help of these two fingers and the third finger in this way, and I will hold I will show you, I will hold the razor which is new in this way, and just I am moving from the surface like this. So we will go for the section cutting in this way. Hold always the material and then put the cut section in a fresh water, that is in the watch glass. So go for the section cutting in this way. For section cutting, your blade should be new. Then only the sections will be in a thin way. So I have taken nearly 10 to 15 sections in the petri dish which are thin. So out of these 15 sections, we will select 2-3 thin sections for the further procedure. Now as we have to start for the procedure of permanent mount and double stain. So when we go for the permanent mount, we should remove the water, and for that the dehydration process is must. So we have to remove the water from each and every cell for longer preservation of that material. So for the dehydration procedure, we have to use here the various grades of alcohol. So for that I have 30% alcohol, then 50% alcohol, the next grade is of alcohol is 70% alcohol, then 90% alcohol, then 100%, or we can also call it as absolute alcohol, and then the next grade is the mixture of xylene and absolute alcohol in proportion of 1:1, and then in the final stage we have to use the xylene, which is used here as a clearing agent. Besides these various grades of alcohol, we have the first stain, just I have mentioned you, that is the safranin, and second stain is of light green. Now why we have to use the two stains? To stain the different types of tissues. Safranin stain generally stains the tissues like xylem, sclerenchyma, that is the thick walled cells, etc. While the light green stains the thin walled cells like the parenchyma, phloem, epidermal region. All those tissues become green in color. So this is the main purpose, to differentiate the tissues. If we stain the tissue with the single stain, with the single color, we cannot differentiate the tissues very well. For the clear-cut differentiation, we are going to use the two different stains here. So that is the importance of double stain procedure. Then the second procedure which we are following here is the dehydration procedure. So in that, we are, by using the different grades of the alcohol, we are slightly removing the water content from the tissues. So first of all, we have the grade which is the 30% alcohol. So in that there is 30 ml of alcohol and 70 ml of water. In that way different grades are prepared. So we have to remove the water in a stepwise manner. So we are slightly increasing the concentration of alcohol here. So from 30 to absolute alcohol we are going through this process. Now what happened here, after cutting the sections, we have to select the thin sections, and first of all we have to put that section in a 30% alcohol. So I will pour the 30% alcohol here, and then I will select the thin sections, and after selection I will put with the help of brush in a 30% alcohol, and after putting that section you have to cover that alcohol grade with the help of cover, so that the alcohol should not be evaporate from that solution. So the concentration of alcohol should not be altered. For that the covering of the alcohol is important there. So in that case we have to put this section in the 30% alcohol for the first time, and then we have to keep it there for generally 3 to 5 minutes. we will keep there in that particular solution for 3 to 5 minutes. After that, we will transfer that section from 30% alcohol to 50% alcohol, and we will keep that section in 50% alcohol for again. So this is the next grade, that is alcohol concentration of 50% alcohol. I will take this alcohol in the cavity block. Then I will transfer the sections from 30% alcohol to 50% alcohol with the help of brush. And I will keep the sections in this grade for again 5 minutes. Cover the grade with the help of covering. So cover it to avoid the evaporation of the alcohol. Then after keeping the section in the 50% alcohol for 5 minutes, then we will transfer it in the next grade, that is the safranin. That is the first stain which we are using for the double stain material. So safranin solution which is present here is the safranin solution which is prepared in 50% alcohol. That should not be aqueous one. So that should be prepared in the 50% alcohol, because now your section is in the 50% alcohol. So in that grade, 50% of water from the tissue is removed and there is 50% of alcohol is present. So your safranin solution should be also prepared in a 50% alcohol. Now we will transfer after the 5 minutes in the first stain, that is the safranin. So as you have seen, the color of the stain is red. So we have to keep the section in the safranin just for 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 to 3 minutes, we will transfer, or first of all we will wash it with the 50% alcohol, and then we will transfer it to the next grade. The next grade is 70% alcohol. So we will have the 70% alcohol in the cavity block. And then after 3 minutes, I will transfer the sections in the next grade, that is the 70% alcohol. Keep the watch glass to avoid the evaporation of alcohol. After this, we will again go for the further dehydration process. The next grade is, you all know, after the 70% alcohol, the next grade is 90% alcohol. So we will transfer the section in the 90% alcohol after keeping this section in a 70% alcohol for 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, keeping in the 70% alcohol, we will transfer it in the next grade, that is 90% alcohol. So never allow the your sections to dry. Always keep the section wet, because if your section will become dry, that will become black when you observe it under the microscope. When it will become dry, you will observe the black colored sections in the under the microscope. So never allow your section to become dry. Always keep it wet. So after keeping the section in 90% alcohol for 5 minutes, we will now next transfer it to our second stain. The second stain, this is the light green stain. So we will take the light green stain in the petri dish, cavity block, and then we will transfer the sections from the 90% alcohol to the light green solution. Now remember, when you are transferring your section from 90% alcohol to the safranin green, you have to keep that section in the light green solution only for 30 seconds. Don't allow it to remain for longer period, because if your section will be remain in that particular solution for a longer time, that will affect the staining of the safranin solution. Then after that you have to transfer it to the next grade, that is the absolute alcohol. Absolute alcohol is the next grade in which we have transferred this section now, and we have to keep there for 5 minutes. You should remember that your section should be in the stain safranin only for 30 seconds. Don't exceed the timing in the safranin solution more than 30 seconds. That is the important thing which you have to remember. After keeping, now the dehydration process is almost getting completed. So the section is now in the absolute alcohol, and now we are going to transfer it in the next grade. That is, we have taken the next grade, that is the mixture of alcohol and xylene, which is made here in 1:1 ratio, that is 50 ml xylene and 50 ml absolute alcohol is present in this solution, so it is in 1:1 ratio. Then we will have this mixture in the next cavity block, transfer the section from absolute alcohol to this mixture of xylene and absolute alcohol. And as I have already told that xylene is a clearing agent, so now after dehydration, now at that stage the dehydration process is completed, and now we will go for the clearing process. So in the clearing process there is the role of xylene. So in this mixture we will keep it for 3 to 5 minutes again, and after that the clearing process is started in this mixture, and there is the end of dehydration process. Now after this, keeping it for 5 minutes, we will transfer it to the pure xylene solution. So that will the final solution which we have to take in the cavity block, that is the pure xylene solution. And now in this pure xylene solution, our stained material or the stained section is present. So now we have to keep in the xylene solution again for the 5 minutes, and then the next procedure will be the mounting. Now you all know we have to mount the material on the slide. On the slide cover we have to, glass slide is there. So for that, first of all you have to use the glass slide, which should be clean. You have to clean it with the help of muslin cloth, and then you go for the permanent, because when you are preparing the permanent mount, you have to prepare the slide very carefully. So for that, first of all you have the slide which should be clean, and then for mounting material, instead of glycerin here in the permanent slide preparation, we are going to use the solution which is known as the DPX. DPX is mounted here for the permanent slide preparation. So the solution which are using here as a mountant is the DPX mountant. So that is DPX mountant. So have a drop of DPX mounted on the slide like this. Single drop of DPX mounted on the slide. Then observe minutely, is there any air bubbles present in the DPX mounted? You have to see it under the dark surface. If any mountain consisting the air bubbles, first of all you have to remove it with the help of needles after dipping it in the xylene. Dip it in the xylene and then remove the small air bubbles from the DPX mountant. And then now the next stage is you have to mount the material or mount this section which is processed by the dehydration and double staining procedure. So I will have this section, and now I am putting this section in the DPX mount with the help of needle and brush. After putting this section in the DPX, the next thing what we have to do is we have to keep the cover slip on this material, your section. Now again one important thing, you should keep this material in the center of the slide. So put the drop of DPX in the center, then put the section, that is stained section, in the center of the DPX drop, and then put the cover slip. So before putting the cover slip, you have to apply some xylene solution on the cover slip, and then slightly you have to go for the placing the cover slip in a slanting position and remove the air bubbles slightly with the help of needles. So now the material is mounted here. So this is the material which is ready for observation under the microscope. So after observing it under the microscope, we will have the detailed anatomical structure for this material. So we have prepared the slide for the nerium leaf. In the same way, we have to prepare the slide for the maize leaf. Here is the midrib of maize. So you have to cut again the lateral parts of the midrib in this way. That is the lamina. This is the midrib portion, and then you have to cut it in this plane. So this will be the section cutting for the maize leaf. Okay. So in the same way, you have to prepare the slide for the maize leaf. Go for the procedure with the dehydration as well as double staining, and the slide will be ready for observation under the microscope. After the observation under the microscope, you know the structure which is revealed for the nerium leaf is dorsiventral leaf, while for the maize it is isobilateral type of the leaf which is seen here. So in this way you have to perform the double staining permanent mount slide preparation process. So thank you.